The Public Utilities Commission's headquartered in this suburban Austin office building. Attorneys from all over the state representing electric power companies and telephone companies come here to plead their rate increase cases before these three men, the men who decide how much, if any, rate increase the utilities will get. And then there are the attorneys from the cities that will be affected by the proposed rate increases. They want the commissioners to decide in their favor, and they bring the legal paraphernalia to support their cases. Well, that's the public side of this Public Utilities Commission, but there's a very private and troubling side that's been kept out of public view up to now, but could have a substantial effect on the way the PUC will be evaluating rate increases in the future. Last September 1st, Garrett Morris was unexpectedly removed as chairman of the PUC by his two colleagues. George Cowden, with the help of fellow Commissioner Alan Irwin, was elected to the chairmanship. Morris was shocked and talked of resignation from the commission, but now he says he's decided to stay. Morris's explanation of his ouster was innocent enough, just a matter of difference in philosophy, he said.
Well, my colleagues and I disagree basically on three fundamental points. Number one is the amount of money that a company should be allowed to earn on their investment. Number two is how much a plant under construction and not in service should be allowed in the rate base. And number three is the rate design, and that is the amount or the cost that's to be paid by each class of customers, residential, commercial, and industrial, basically.
That's Morris's explanation of the loss of the chairmanship, but most staff members at the PUC say the reason for his ouster is quite different from his explanation of it. Commissioners Irwin and Cowden are known to have felt that Morris was ignoring their suggestions and opinions in favor of this woman, Dr. Caroline Smith, the head of the Economic Research Department of the PUC. His two fellow commissioners talk of not being listened to and having their evaluations discredited by Dr. Smith. But office politics turned to political revolution when it was alleged that she and Morris had more than a professional relationship. Both Dr. Smith and Morris vehemently deny the allegations. Nevertheless, something of an interdepartmental scandal developed. Then Morris's removal from the chairmanship took place, Dr. Smith resigned, and the character of the PUC as a regulatory body changed. A consumer-oriented chairman was replaced by one not so highly regarded by consumers. George Cowden, a former state legislator and former head of the State Insurance Board, is considered a water boy for big business, as one observer put it. What was meant was that Cowden is servile to the interests of big business and will predictably award utilities high judgments. The other commissioner, Alan Irwin, is considered to be unpredictable. Some Austin reporters suggest that with the conservative Cowden in the chairman's position, Irwin will lead more toward high awards. Most probably, the PUC will shed its aggressive consumer-oriented reputation in favor of a more moderate approach to regulating utilities. Cities who have seen their salvation from huge electric or telephone rate increases in the PUC might now find less salvation than they've come to expect.